Well, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Zero here, coming at you with the official Black Ops 3 sniping guide and quickscope guide too, because I want to teach you how to utilize all these tools that Black Ops 3 gives you and how to be an efficient sniper and wreck kids all across Black Ops 3 servers. Now, diving head first gun, we have the Dracon, semi-auto sniper that does absolute work. Now this thing packs a punch. People like to spray this gun down corridors and tight areas and will take out half your team. I've seen it happen before. It's scary. Now this gun is basically the Dragunov of the future. I like to put the FMJ, rapid fire, and ballistic CPU attachments. Optics, I like to leave it alone. Reason for this setup is because it's pretty much everything you need. FMJ increases bullet penetration damage, rapid fire increases the rate of fire, and the ballistic CPU reduces weapon sway when aiming, so your little sway when you're aiming down the scope and you gotta focus, and keeps it nice and tight. This gun is a beast. Not good for quickscoping unless you're a headshot master, but it's whatever. This gun is good for defending points from afar and keeping the enemy at bay, because you do get a lot of bullets with this and you can just spray for days. Secondary, which will be the same thing for every other class that I'm about to show you. Same thing with the lethals and perks. The XM53 is basically your second, just gun that'll help you out. If you're out of ammo, you can get one last ditch effort to get a kill with one of these rockets. You can take out enemy air support, land things like a Cerberus or hardened sentry, anything like that. This will help you out, and getting people off points like B flag. Next up, we have the lethals, which is the thermite. Now this thing is OP. It's better than the frag grenade. I would pick it over a Semtex or C4 any day, because this thing does damage constantly, unlike the frag grenade or the Semtex, which will just blow up, probably not kill your enemy if they're playing domination and they're on B flag. You want the thermite because this delivers constant damage, and after like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, your enemy's gonna die. They won't survive. Even if they have flak jacket on, they won't have time to capture whatever point they're on. And we have the primary gunfighter 1 to get that extra attachment, which is also on every other setup here that I'm about to show you. So that was the Dracon. We have the Locust next, which is the bolt action sniper, and is almost the one-shot kill every time. We threw on the ballistic CPU, FMJ, and rapid fire. Secondary, we have XM53, thermite for lethal, and the perks, we got flak jacket, fast hands, and tactical mask. Now this gun does need rapid fire, because every shot that you can squeeze out faster, it just helps. FMJ, increased bullet penetration damage, and ballistic CPU to reduce weapon sway when aiming down sights. And the same setups as before, all this. Next up, we have the SVG-100, which is basically the 50 cal of the future. Now look at this gun. It is beautiful and really scary. Now this gun is basically a one-shot kill every single time. I rarely ever get hit markers with this thing. It's freaking beast. Anyways, ballistic CPU, FMJ, and rapid fire. This is all you need. The scope that it has is good enough. Secondary, XM53 thermal, lethal, get the thermite, perks, flak jacket, fast hands, and tactical mask. And that wildcard primary gunfighter 1 with the extra attachment. Now moving on to the POS-6. This gun is basically a 3-burst assault rifle with a scope. And I don't ever use it. I think it's just dumb in my opinion. It looks like a deadly Wally, look at it. But this gun is pretty OP. I don't really like to count it as a sniper, it's just dumb. But this gun, when you're firing it, it takes a second because it charges in a way before shooting, unleashing 3 bullets down whatever corridor you're shooting at. And it does take out people, but it's just a silly gun, so I never use it. But if I were to use it, and I have used it once, and I don't really enjoy it, I would do the rapid fire, FMJ, and ballistic CPU to keep the weapon sway tight and close together so you can hit your targets better. Rapid fire to reduce the timing of the charge that it does to shoot, and FMJ is just for more damage. It'll do work. Usual setup here. Don't forget your primary gunfighter 1. Now moving on to the second classes. Now these classes I'm about to show you are for the quickscopers. The ones I just showed you now is everything here is basically just for casual play. If you're gonna snipe and do defending from a far distance, you know, getting people away from certain points like B flag, whatever, the uplink radio antenna thing, the big sphere, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's pretty much for these. Moving on to the second classes, which is basically for those montage guys, whoever trying to get clips. I believe these are the perfect setups for you because I've done work every time I've used these guns. Now, starting off with the Locust, we got the normal scope, and for attachments we have the FMJ rapid fire and built-in CPU. No secondary, no lethal, no tactical. The only difference here is we're adding an extra perk in the slot 1, which is Ghost. Now you have Flak Jacket and Ghost, which is a pretty dangerous combination since you're basically immune to explosives and you're not seen on the radar, which is pretty scary. We have fast hands, and you aim faster after sprinting, which is basically the only thing we need from this because we're running around shooting everyone we can. Perk 3 tactical mask, you know, reduce the effects of flashbangs and cushions and shock charges, which is really helpful when going through a tight spot. Don't want to get stunned or anything because that'll just get you killed. But you need perk 1 greed and primary gunfighter 1 for the extra slot for another attachment. Moving on to its second option, we have the Locust with the Varix 3. Now the Varix 3 scope is sick. Basically, this is the ACOG from Call of Duty 4. Don't use the Recon because it's garbage. Use the Varix 3, and don't even think about using a thermal, because that scope is for losers and kids who aren't good. And you can use the ELO scope if you like a challenge of, you know, using iron sights. It is pretty interesting and it's kind of fun. That's also another option you could use. But this is what I like to use to cut clips, because this is pretty much a really fast way to get clips or just kill people. It's basically like using ACOG in COD 4. And no secondary, but the